Namaste. I am Abhijeet Anand and you are watching AB Talks. In today's talk, I am going to talk about 7 simple hacks that is going to transform your personality instantly. If you are coming from a small town or village and you want to tell the story that you want to tell and not what the world tells about you, this talk will interest you. I come from a very humble low middle class family from a small town in Bihar called Jamalpur. And the last 10 years has transformed the way I used to tell my story, not the way the world used to tell their story. I have transformed as a person in the last 10 years, and this talk is going to be about exactly that. Let's get started with the first simple hack. First simple hack in order to show that your personality is strong is to show yourself that you're confident, and it's very simple to show that just by the way you portray your body posture. That is, chest out, shoulders back. If you are healthy, if you are high energy, you will notice that automatically your body is firm, your stance is firm, your shoulders go back and chest comes out. Alternatively, when you are sick, what happens is you become sluggish, you slouch, and as a matter of fact, your personality becomes negative. If you see people like Barack Obama, Priyanka Chopra, Narendra Modi, when actually they come onto the stage, you will see their stance is firm, head is straight, they look into the eyes of the audience and express themselves firmly. So, number one rule in order to make sure that you transform your personality is shoulders back and chest out. Number 2, listen more, speak less. We live in a world where people just want to speak, not to express themselves, but to slap their opinions, not to make themselves understood, but make others just listen their thoughts. We don't need a world where we need more speakers, but we need a world where people are understood. We need a world where people are heard of. A leader is a person who actually tries to understand and thus portrays a stronger personality than a person who just speaks without a stop. In a meeting room, the elephant is not the person who is speaking continuously, but the elephant is in the room who people actually want to hear and allow others to speak, and then when he speaks, everybody else listens. Number 3 is dress elegantly. You will always hear people that dressing doesn't matter, what matters is what you know. However, I want to tell you a fact that is the first 5 seconds that actually people decide just based on your appearance. They make first impressions about you. To give you an example, if you have to trust a bag of money of yours to a person who is not nicely dressed to a person who is well suited, whom will you trust that money to? Automatically, you will trust that money to a person who is well suited. That's how psychology works. In a research done by an organization called Allure, it was found that 80% of the people make the judgments just by the way other people allure. That's life. Embrace it. They say that actually you should dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you are in. It's coming directly from this fact that you need to dress elegantly to move to the direction that you want to go, and you look confident, and your personality becomes the personality that you want to be. So dress yourselves to what you want to express, to what you want to become, and the personality you want to portray. Number 4, be a man with a plan. In the room of 5 people, you will realize a lot of people get attracted towards a person who actually has a plan. People who talk in different directions is not the person who people actually look forward to. So whenever you get into the discussion, make sure that you have a standpoint or a viewpoint on that topic. The moment you reach that, your personality becomes stronger by itself because you're not one of the person who can be straight around, but person who understands the topic, has a belief in something, and knows what he or she is doing. So, number 4, be a person with a plan. Number 5, smile often. If you ask me, I would say smile and silence are the 2 most underrated things in human speech in day-to-day life. We admire people like Barack Obama, people like Narendra Modi, who actually, when they are posed to difficult questions, actually face it head on and respond to them calmly. Not like people like Donald Trump, who actually reverts back to the press in a panicked manner. So when you are put in such situations, make sure you smile well, you make the use of power of smile. By using this, your personality looks stronger automatically. Number 6 is be a person with a purpose. When you are in a different situation, when you are in a situation where you meet new people, you will always realize it's very difficult to break a conversation. And that's when, in order to show your personality, you become or you portray yourself as an introvert. This is when the way you express, if you have a purpose, changes entirely the entire context. When you have a purpose in your life, you can talk about things that you love in the way that you want without caring about the audience because you become comfortable in it. So, make sure you attach yourself to a cause. Make sure that you have a purpose in a life that automatically ensures that your personality is stronger than most of the people in the room and you can accomplish and you can adjust yourself in any situation. Number 6 is be a purposeful man. Number 7 is challenges. Yes, and it's related to traveling. If I look back in the past 6-7 years, I've realized that most of the lessons I have learned and the faster that I have learned has been in my trips. Be it the challenge with language in China, solo trip in Barcelona, or just backpacking in Kerala where I was discovering life, I see that this gave me a leeway in how I express myself today, how I deal with strangers and meet with new people because I had new perspectives in my life. You know why? Because when you travel, when you go to new places, you meet with people whom you don't know, people who are not judging you. You can experiment yourself. That's exactly that I'm trying to tell you, that travel more. Don't care about the money because you can get the money back, but traveling and time doesn't get back to you. Travel more, have new experiences, interact with new people without the fear of being judged, use the lessons that you get there and try to use in your day-to-day life. This will give you much more confidence when you meet with new people and strangers in scenarios which in the past were not so comfortable with you. So, I'll summarize the 7 hacks that we just discussed this way. Be confident. Listen more. Dress elegantly. Be a man with a plan. Smile often. Use the power of smile. Live with a purpose. Travel more and challenge yourself often. I believe and I wish that these 7 hacks will help you to become a better person, a stronger personality, to express your story by yourself, not by the story that other people want to convey about you. I wish you all the best, and I will look forward to see you again in the next video of AB Talks. Namaste.